very, very cold. There's a biting wind coming in from the west. So dividing the snowdrops up here, sitting on this bench with the dogs playing out there. A lot of these are sort of early snowdrops, these ones. I don't know their name, but they've already flowered. So I'm taking off their seed heads so they don't invest energy into reproducing seeds. Look at these little babies, tiny little babies. Hey, Maya, chill it. It's okay, pups, come on. I've realized over the past couple of weeks, Java, they're like, hey, come on, hey, Java, chill. Java, come on, dogs. Java's annoyingly noisy at the moment. Yes. So you can see these are the flowers and they're just going over. But taking their heads off, they definitely will now invest in returning strength to the bulb via the leaves instead of investing in the seed head, their energy. And all the early pollinators love the snowdrops. They go mad for them. Look at the tiny, tiny little baby one. Anyway, slowly but surely. See, I'm splitting this bulb here into two. And that way, I won't have to divide. I plant them individually. So I don't have to divide them for years and years. Maybe I don't have to divide them again in my lifetime. A lot of these have very few flowers because they've been in a clump since my grandparents' time. Okay, I gotta show you. Java, come on. Java, come here. Come on. Good boy. Come on, puppers. Good boy. What you barking at? What you barking at? What you barking at? You gonna come up here and be quiet? Yeah. Yeah, let them play on their own. You are such a bold pup. You're bold. Now, why I plant them individually, most people recommend that you plant 2 or 3 together, and that makes a bunch really, really quick. Thing is that I've got a huge amount of woodland that I want to fill with snowdrops, and I don't want to come back and have to dig them up in 10 years and divide them, because once they get to a certain size of clump, they stop reproducing flowers. Like this clump that I've just dug up now, there were very few flowers on it because they were all so closely packed together in their reproductive fashion of making more bulbs that there was no space or energy for the bulbs to do flowers, to make the flowers themselves. So this way I can make drifts of them, and then I don't have to look at them again unless I plant them in a pathway. I don't have to look at them again for years and years and years and divide them. Also, if you put it in little clumps, the mice and voles and shrews can dig them up as a clump and take them, eat them during the winter months. Whereas if I plant them all individually all over the place, it's less likely. Now, I put one down here that I meant to plant. Sure, there's so many that it doesn't matter. So if the voles eat a certain percentage, there will still be some left over to flower and reproduce. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. So there we go. And Java's now screaming. They're probably playing as dogs somewhere. Anyway, I should show you where I am at the moment. There's some snowdrops I planted probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. And I'm now planting these right here. This is a little bunch of them that out of that big bunch that I was just dividing and separating. Here's some more. And here are all the dogs. Well, at least that's one. That's two. Aren't you? Oh, and then there's three. Yes, come here. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, oh, you're so happy, dog. Anyway, as you can see, these woods can do with a lot more snowdrops. There's a clump just right up there that I did last year, or a swathe of them. You can see I kind of try and make them look natural. That one there, maybe there was a shrew that ate all the other ones around it. See, that's the problem, is you don't want a shrew or a vole to eat all the ones in a clump. So if you scatter them out, it's more likely that more will survive. But you need the shrews because you need to feed the owls and the birds of prey, etc. Isn't that right, dogs? Here's my crew. Isn't that right, Inca Dink? They're all chewing something. Anyway, snowdrops. Snowdrops. Are you cold? Oh, come here. There we go. Oh, you don't get in there. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, okay, everybody. Oh, be quiet. Oh, so much dog loving. Java, you're not doing dog loving. You're doing dog protection duty, aren't you? Trying to protect me from the puppy. Oh, Java, quiet. Java, enough. Java, what? are you yapping about? Huh? Oh, you want me? If you let go a sec, I'll throw it. Oops. Brindle knocked the phone down. So not all of these are going to come up. I'd say I've easily planted several, if not 3,000. You want to come up here as well? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to get on in my lap as well? You're so sweet. Well, you're right on my snowdrops that I'm trying to plant. It's lovely and cozy. It's nice having a puppy in my... It adds to the coziness. Okay. Now, the voles and things won't be eating these this year because they've expended their energy, so they're not as high a protein. They will, however, next year probably eat some of these, but that's life. And you need to feed the voles to feed the owls and the corvids. So now I've done this area here and that area there. So now I'm going to go find another area. I've got probably have about 20 left here. Oop. There's some tiny ones. This is a tiny, tiny one. I'll put it in here. Giving them all a chance. Because you never know. Give everything a chance and a helping hand, and hopefully it will make it. Oops. Okay, another location. So here you can see I've done a whole bunch here, and this is the root of this ash tree, and then there's more over there. Hopefully this ash tree will live. It's looking pretty okay. I planted some aconites there. You can see the little yellow right there. And some cyclamen. There's another bit of those snowdrops I planted a few days ago. You can see they're already standing upright. These guys are all lopsided. They'll stand upright later. Come in from snowdrops to make myself some coffee. The cats have taken over. So, warm myself up with the coffee, re-wake myself up. Oh, best buddies. Magpie and Magpie and Java. Magpie's like, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was having a lovely snooze. There we go. I'm not sleeping. The magpie's taking over the grooming. Java's such a persistent dog. Maya, leave them alone. Poor magpie. Ooh, nearly a full mug. Thing is, you have to watch where you're walking and moving, because there's puppies and dogs everywhere. Yes, polluted with animals. Polluted. The takeover of Bear's bed by the puppy. But I love this. Squished in together. Bear's under the table.